Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Dusaabimana Olivier.
Thank you so much. First of all, let me thank everybody for coming here today. And I want to thank my brothers. It's honestly this hard thing to do when people come or speak before you because they say everything. So now it's hard to get what I'm going to say or talk. So before I start, I want to thank Jasper. To be honest, so today you remind me who I was in 15 years ago. I didn't forget who I am, but you remind me where I come from deeply, deeply. When you said start with saying I'm going to do it. 15 years ago, I was doing I know everybody not going to believe, but I was manipulating one of the industry in Rwanda called Bradirwa. They do, beers. It depends what you like. I was manpower for 1 year and 6 months. So in that time, I was working with several PS. Some of them they have been there for 15 years or 20 before I joined. You know, and then I was like, I was in university and I was like, no way, no, I can't stay here. I cannot. I didn't have an idea actually on that time, even if I was against anything happening, but I didn't have an idea for what I'm going to do. So in my second year, that's when I come like an idea comes up, popping up, so start doing photography or cinematic in general. From that day, I choose one guy to teach me. He refused. Second one, he refused. And then the third one, he said, "You will pay me 150 Rwandan flanks, so I will teach you how to use camera." And I was like, "Okay, what about I'll pay you instrumentally, and then I will, until the money being on reaching the number you want." From that day, that guy had been abreast to me. He he teaches me how to, to use cameras, editing, until I get those short courses. Yeah, here I am now. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate when we are in the pause or break. I'll just telling you about it. I'm the guy who always stick on his emotion, but you got me. You got me on this. I didn't cry though. I didn't cry, no. So after that, it is hard to. It's still hard to me again if I continue with my topic or if I would change it. But let me be who I am. I want to thank you, everybody. What you're going to get here, it's a step. I'm not going to say it's going to be one of the way you're going to be success, but you can be success through what you learn for everybody who passing here. So it will depends on you. It's up on you. Are you going to make it or you're going to listen and then you move on with your life? So what I'm going to talk here today is about it's a mix of different things. When I choose my topic, it wasn't easy, to be honest. Taking like 10 years in real estate, putting together, and then I hope everybody knows Victor. Most of the so I work with Victor. So and I tell him, he asked me, he always called me boss. Even if I refuse, it was like, boss, are you going to talk about money or you're going to I'll be like, did I tell you anything about money? No. Did I tell you anything about money? No. Why today? So I'm not going to talk about money. Even if you believe real estate is having money, I'm not going to talk about money today. But I'm going to talk about things which will makes you money. As a youth, we all have one question. We don't have capital. We don't have capital. That is a universal problem, universal question to everybody. When you're talking to anyone, oh, I have an idea for doing this and this, but I'm looking for an investor. You're looking for who? Investor. And then, so invest in my idea. Oh, okay. How much money do you need? When they start, I really like that mindset though. It started with the millions, maybe 10 million Rwandan flags, maybe 5,000 USD. I'll be like, five what? Do you know? 5,000 USD. It's a lot of money. So today, what I have been putting together is only 5 keys. The first one is building a strong foundation. Everybody has a dream. We all have a dream. But when you sleep and then you have a dream, sometimes you wake up in the morning and then you forget what you have dreams for, right? Or when you remember it, you just have a half of the story. Have you ever wake up in the morning and write down your dreams? Did anybody do it? Smart. Only 2 people. The rest of you, we're in the same boat. Me and you, we didn't write down. I realized it when I was chief operations. That's when we were like, I should write down. So the foundation. When you're going to do the construction of your own house, you start with a foundation. You have to make sure your foundation is really good, like really good. If you don't have a foundation of it, bye-bye. Your house is going down. Even if you're planning to sell it, the value of it is just going raw each year. So, if you have an idea, or if you have a plan to be an entrepreneur, build your strong foundation. Depends what you're looking for, depends what you want, but you need to stick with your idea and choose some of it. Like you have different idea through what you're going to do. Just write it all, everything down, and then choose maybe 5. Let me start with this. When 3 of them goes well, the 2, you'll be like, okay, I will work on it. Because in that way, you will learn from it. So when you have a good foundation, it will help you to, to have, to stick with your ideas, and you know exactly how you're going to explain to different people, to different investors. The second one is brand yourself with purpose. On this particular point, people will take it in 2 different ways. You have to find your own identity. Let's say I'm real estate. The other people doing real estate here? Yes, 3. We are 3. 4. Anybody else? So we all on the same ocean of real estate. But my strategy is totally different with your strategy. For example, if I want to sell, let me take an easy example. If you give us one house and then you put it somewhere and then you let everybody visit it, but we have different idea for selling it or renting it. But we are all in what? In real estate. Means my identity, it will be totally different with yours because of how I see things and how I define those things. It can be small or it can be big. For example, some people like a small house or family house, but 4 bedroom, 2 bedroom, something like that. Other people rent apartment. But if you get that person comes to you and then he want to buy or rent an apartment or a house, or he want to rent something where he can stay, your way of pitching him to take the house or the apartment, it will depend to who you are. So, me, I always listen to people, to my clients. I never propose them any place, ever in my life. The first time was like, oh yeah, we do have a couple of options. The apartment is 2,000 USD, another one, the house is 1.5, but I can push you to get, like, I can just tell you this is apartment is have a good view, everything is new, because I was looking for the commissions, for the big number of commissions, because I will get 10%. If you pay 6 months, I will get a whole month. So that's a 2,000 for me. So in that time, I was losing a lot of clients because I didn't take the time to listen to them. Some of them be like, yeah, I see. You send me the pictures and they like the pictures, but again, my budget is 800. And the whole time I took talking about about 2,000, it was like wasting time actually. So when I start listening to the client, they'll be like, oh, what are you looking for? 2 bedroom. Are you familiar with Rwanda or are you familiar in Kigali? Like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm like, okay, cool. So we have different, different neighborhoods. I start explaining about the neighborhood, tell them the good of the neighborhoods, and then I'll be like, oh, where you come from actually? So I shifted. He started telling me where he was living and what he is looking for. From that point, I'll be like, okay, cool. After that, I'll be like, what is your budget? He was like, 1,000 a bit. Can you, is it possible you can go higher a little bit? He was, yeah, I can make 1.5. When he said I can make 1.5, that's when I know, bingo. I give you the option between 1,000 to 1.5, but again, I will push you to take 1.5 because I have already know who you are, what you're looking for, and then I put myself in the like a little bit in yours in the same situations, and then I present the owners and I present myself. That's how I mix a lot of closing a lot of deals. So that was me. It's me, who I am. What about you? What is the what makes you different with me? What makes you different with other people? So you have to find your own identity, and then after that, believe me, you will make it. It will be hard, but again, you have already thought to do hard things. So nothing easy. Even if it's easy, it will bite you back. If you want to go in, like if you don't want to do things and then you go through and then you want a shortcut, believe me, it will come back for you. And then it will not be easier. To handle it, it will be hard. The third one, it's turn your idea in action. So we started with building a strong foundation so you can explain. And then we go to brand yourself with purpose. And then now we are turning our idea into action. We always want to make money. Everybody want to make money. Even I did like last week I was because I'll be one of the people who will be doing the live streaming of in UCI. This race comes in, so I have to do the medical checkup stuff. And then I went to the hospital. There was a kid who was crying like really hard. And then I took off my phone and then I give to him, and the kid took it. He was playing around. When I just want to take it back, he starts crying again. What I did is I just take my wallet and then put up 2,000 Rwandan francs, and then I give to him. You know what he did? He just gave me my phone, and then he get the money. I was laughing hard, and then I was like, "Wow, we just born to like money. Everybody want to like money. And then that's who we are. We love money. So turning your idea into action is the way of making money, because those action will help you to make money. So now we are starting talking about money. Creativity is the power of everything. Everybody have a smartphone, right? We do have smartphone. We use TikTok and Instagram. Some of them, there is a lot of stuff they're using, and YouTube actually, right? How many times have you? Okay, let me start with this. Let's make it simple. Your idea. Did you create any page on those socials for your idea? It's like if want to do real estate, have you create page talking about real estate or running real estate, or take what you have learned and then you put on your page? Did you know, guys, TikTok, you can copy others people content and you put on yours? There is no copyright there. It's free. No money. No nothing. Come here to school, use the Wi-Fi, then you post. Did anybody do it? Yep, investment. So you have already invested yourself in your idea. So create your own. If you want to, let's say let me stay with the content of real estate. So if you want to be a real estate or an agent or somebody else in real estate, why don't you start with creating some pages, on those socials? If you want to be an agent, we all walk around. You have been seeing posters on some houses say, this house is for sale, this house for rent. Take those numbers, call the owners, tell them, good morning, sir, my name is, I saw your number on this and this and this, and then I'm interested to have more information about it. They have already put their number out there. Take a picture, post it on your Instagram. Believe me, people reach on you. You don't invest in anything because the house was in your way going home or going somewhere, meeting friend or party or wherever. So open your eyes for surroundings and then start using what you have now. So real estate, we make money from commissions unless you are a developer. Even if you're a developer, you will make money from commissions. So if you manage to get a client to rent the house you post on your socials, that means they're going to give you a 10%, or on both sides actually, there's a 20%. If the house is 2,000, that means you're getting $200. Those are $400. Just call somebody, post, and then that's it. Believe me, you will never wake up one morning and then the house will come to you. No, it will never happen. It will happen when you start calling the owners because they need client, and then you have the way to approach the client. Some clients will deny, they will say, oh no, we are good. But again, be like, okay, it's fine. But again, you have the number. You post it. You let them, it's happened. If it doesn't happen, there is nothing. It was in your way going to school or in party or wherever. You're not losing nothing. You just take 1 second and then you post on your socials. So your creation, it will be your creation will help you to create the result of what you are looking for. Even if you don't looking for it, but it's there. It's there for you. We always have the airtime. Maybe you, but me, I didn't know. I don't even have an idea how I get um, the money to buy airtime, even if I was in school. But at the end of the day, I have internet. Because I need to use internet, I figured it out. But I didn't have a job when I was in uni. I was just doing simple stuff. You buy it 5,000, you can buy some GB which will push you for 1 month. Again, you don't need for investor to give you 5,000. If you need, let me know. I will send it to you. It's fine. You know, but it's not calling an investment, right? So another thing is think long term for your business. So if you start using the other stuff we have been talking up, you will be creating some pages on socials, and then now it's how am I going to attract different clients and different people, the owners. So you have to attract on both sides. You will present the owners, but again, you have to present yourself. So in wrong time, that's when everybody's failing. Let me tell you a little bit short story about how I become an MD. Maybe you think I have degrees and degrees. I don't. I really don't. I have a simple degree in physics, applied physics, and then I want to be a mechanic, and then I want to be a teacher. So I choose photography. Being an MD, I don't think physics will be applied in it. No. So what I did is I resolved problem in our company. So I started with because we started like a normal real estate agency. And then one day I have a meeting with my boss. I was like, apart of taking pictures of the houses, I have another idea. He was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, what do you think if we take a highlight of the houses and then we post on YouTube? He was looking at me, I was like, we don't have the right to do that. But again, we have right to take pictures. It'll be the same thing. He was like, no. Let's talk to the owners. I'll be like, yeah, okay. 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. And I just make a bold decision. Every time I go take pictures, I take the highlight, a short highlight, 5 minutes, editing them, post it on YouTube. First, like 5 people calls up, say, oh, we saw this video and then this and this, I'm interested in this. And then my boss, that's when he figured out, it was like, who told you to do this? And we said, can we close the deal and then we'll talk after? We close the deal. And then I'll be like, sir, we get 10%. May I have like 2%? Because I put the work, so, I deserve some. It was like, anytime somebody calls up on the video and then we close a deal from that video, I will give you 3%. So that 3% comes totally different way with my salary. Guess what? Today, on our YouTube, we will have 25,000 subscribers. So we get paid with YouTube from other people's properties. I get my commissions. And then when they close deal, I get my commissions. So it works in different ways, but again, the wrong time way, it was like, if this works, I will continue to get money. Even if I'm not working there, I will continue to get money because it's my creation. I create the content. I have to. In the contract, I was like, sir, it was my idea. Even if you didn't like it, can we put a clause for like 1% of annual income? When you say 1%, most people don't care about it. Imagine if you create a content today on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk about real estate. Even though, don't start with real estate. Start with Rwanda. Start with what you see. Even, you know what the good thing about it? Nobody knows you are telling truth. You'll be like, you have been here in Rwanda for maybe 2 years. If you say 5 years, who's going to say no? Nobody. Be like, I have been here in Rwanda in 5 years, and then you point one house. This house was not here for 2 years ago, and then look at it. You talk about other people's houses. People will listen to you, will give you negatives, comments, and whatever. Because took their time to write it, that is a good motivation for you to ignore it and then post another video. If they don't like it, it's fine. Add more stuff. Everybody eats every single day. Why don't you tell people you're going to eat? We don't care if you're eating or not. No. But other people will. Tell them about roads. They will. Go in town. Go downtown. You show them. You have your phone. Take it. Back in the days, editing was hard. We just using Premiere Pro, After Effect. It was another thing was Final Cut something. Yeah, Final Cut. Today we have AI, we have CapCut, we have Insta editing. Those are the things you should just download and then you edit your videos. If there is logo in it, it's fine. You don't need to pay it. There is free version of it. Oh, I don't like when my videos there is CapCut in it. What's wrong with that? Anyway, those people are posting, they're using CapCut. Even if they have money to post, it's up to them. There is those kind of things doesn't have to limit you. It's just logo. What people listen is what you are talking about or what you are showing them. Do you know it's CapCut? There is nothing else. Like if you have an idea of anything, just create a page. Start talking. Start just express yourself. Everybody knows Mr. Beast, right? Everybody knows him. That dude, according to his own story, he started in his own room. For 3 months, he gets 7 viewers. 7. Now he's, yep, the whole world is approaching him to just give him like 2 minutes on his own videos. You are not going to lose anything. Just use what you have. Just phone, just film it and then post it. I'm a photographer. A part of that, I love photography. I love editing. I have Instagram, my own Instagram. I just post pictures. Just pictures. I think I'm almost hitting like 10,000 followers. If you ask me how do you post, once in a week or 2 weeks, it depends how time I have. But nobody knows I'm an MD. No, none. They don't care. Do you know how many gigs I get from there? A lot. That's how I get UCI. And then I didn't say no. I'll be like, oh yeah, I can manage. I can get time. How much you guys are going to pay? They tell me the place. I was like, I'm down. Because I'll be home. There is nothing. Our office is in Kimihurura, so it's at KBC. There is no way I will pass through to go to my office. So I have to stay to my house for a week. Because small gig comes in, I get money. It doesn't matter, honestly, for what you're looking for. What matters is the action you're taking for what you have already think and what you have already want to do. But if you don't start it, guess what? Nobody care. We will care when we start seeing anything comes to you. We always have friends, those kind of friends who always asking you, oh, how are you good? How are you doing? I'm fantastic. I'm doing great. Did you take a time to call them back? But when you call them back, that's when you know what they're struggling for a long time ago. So taking action, it will be really good. And then start thinking about long term. And then the last one, which is very, very necessary than anything else, is innovating and collaborate with others. Let me tell you, Whatever you call yourself, big, small, success, millionaire, billionaire, you are nothing, nothing without other people holding your back or holding your hand. So, collaborate with people. They reject you, it's fine. Continue until you find somebody who understands what you're looking for. So my closing is simple. Just building res or just building a future house, you will need a perfect foundation so that your house will hold anything you put on, whatever or comes in, whatever raining or wind, your foundation will always carry you on. So, join hands with others, help people who need your help, and let people help you through, and then learn from your mistake and accept when they're collecting you. Where either you think about it or you don't like it, just accept it. Think through. It will help you to achieve more. I don't know if I will get the chance to, to be in the master class. If I will, we will talk more about personal life, about what else, like where idea. Me, I'm okay to guide you. You don't need to pay me even if I would like the money, but today we are making free, right? We are making free. And then if I get that chance, we will talk more. If you want to talk to me, I'll be around. My number is free. Your number is free. Call me anytime. Text me anytime. I'll be late to reply, but again, I will reply at the end of the day. There is no, because I don't know what you're bringing to me, so I would like to know. Thank you so much, and then thank you for coming today, and then let's learn from other people.